Basically, it's the size of the stump. Let's just give her a heave-ho and see what happens with her. Yeah. All right, what are we looking at? Big old tooth. Is this the right size for this machine?
It might look a little big, but it is. This is our 37-inch ripper.
Okay.
It is probably the largest for a mini excavator on the market. Traditionally, they can range from 22 to 28 inches. One of the primary uses of these is stump removal. Even though we call it a frost ripper, you know, to use to break up frost. People like to use them for stumps. Well, I'm sure you've tore out a lot of stumps, and how many stumps have you tore out that were just exactly 22 inches deep? Probably none.
None, yeah, right?
So we wanted to make sure the operator could get fully down, get the whole ball up, and that's why we have this curvature. We have an extreme curvature. That's a mechanical advantage point.
So I noticed that you just got a very smooth surface. I've seen other rippers, they got them jagged saw-like edges to them. Why don't you guys do that?
A lot of times that's on the back. Don can kind of explain why the saw might be kind of a poor option.
Yeah, all right.
The jagged teeth that they often put on the back of these, it's human nature. Just like out there when we told you you're going to do 4 inches with the mulcher, you're going to try 6, you're going to try 7.
Right.
So if you've got the jagged edge on the back of this, you're kind of using it for a saw. The next thing when you get a thick root is you're going to lift that up and start chopping with it.
Yes, you are.
And when you start chopping with it, you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on a lot of pins.
That's the worst thing you can do. I tell my guys, never bang on your equipment.
Yep.
Never hammer like this. It's not meant for that. You need a different tool or a different attachment, because all you're doing is stressing everything. It's just not
That's
designed.
why we've designed this curve. Not so much the front edge, because the back edge is where all your leverage is. And we've designed this with this much sweep and this style so that it works with the curl of the bucket to give you the maximum amount of leverage. So you can get down behind a root and roll that. And when you roll it, you're able to pop those roots. And you'll feel them pop, you'll hear them. And you'll know you're getting the key roots around that stump, so that it makes it easier to just roll that stump out when you're done. The other advantage is you're able to reach over the stump and get behind it and pull that over so you can see what's still attached, and you're not excavating a huge moat around a stump like you would with a bucket.
Tell me about this tip.
It's a cat style replacement tooth. It's not proprietary. Although we'd prefer you call us up and let us sell you one, you can go run down the street at your local Tractor Supply or anywhere that sells, replacement aftermarket parts.
Okay, well, so guys use these for stumps, but what else can you use this for?
We have a lot of guys that use them for tearing up asphalt, tearing up concrete. They'll go cut relief cuts and then use it to tear it up. Demolition work, so like paper patios, concrete. We got some guys that use them even for pool demolition work. So just because there's so much steel here, you're not going to break this thing. So it's a good, just kind of, when you're going to be doing something aggressive, that you.
Well, let's rip some stumps.
The other advantage is also, I'll throw this in there, it works well with your thumb.
Yes.
So say you're not taking stumps out, you're knocking down existing trees. You come in and pop your few roots on there that you need to pop. You're able to push it over, then you can grab onto a small tree with this and set it aside and build piles.
Can we grab onto a not quite a small tree?
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. I put that down there for a demonstration, huh?
Almost.
It's just an old farm. There's so much buried out here, I never know what I'm gonna find. Yeah, jump in there, will you, Jordan? So let's take a look at how big the hole this thing left. Basically, it's the size of the stump. That is the smallest stump hole. Never actually been able to say that before. Stump hole that I've ever made before. That's pretty damn good. All right, so where do you guys find this at, Jordan?
MongoAttachments.com. That's M-O-N-G-O.
M-O-N-G-O. All right, you guys. Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. A big thanks goes out to these guys. Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Don. Appreciate you guys coming out. Thanks for walking me through all the equipment today, but we got more from these guys coming up. We are going to be doing the brush cutter head, and we're also going to be doing the tilt bucket. And the tilt bucket I'm pretty pumped about. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because that tilt bucket is going to blow your mind. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because I've been waiting for how long, Jordan? How long have you kept me waiting for this thing?
Since October.
6 months.
Last October, yeah.
6 or 7 months I've waited for this. I'm excited. So let's do this thing. Coming up next, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys on the next one.